I never thought a simple oil change would upend my entire life. It was a sweltering Saturday afternoon in suburban Atlanta, and I was tinkering in my garage, grease smeared across my hands, when the door creaked open unannounced. There stood Alex, my neighbor's son, fresh from college, his eyes locking onto mine with an intensity that made my heart skip. And in that moment, he confessed something that shattered the quiet facade of our neighborhood. My name is David Thompson, a 45-year-old architect who's lived in this cul-de-sac for over a decade. Life had settled into a predictable rhythm. Work, weekend barbecues with the Johnsons next door, and the occasional solo hike in the nearby mountains. The Johnsons were the picture-perfect family. Mark, a stern accountant. Lisa, the ever-smiling PTA mom, and their kids, including Alex, who I'd watched grow from a gangly teen into a confident young man. Alex had just turned 22, home for the summer after his junior year at Georgia Tech, studying engineering like his dad always wanted. That day, as I wiped my hands on a rag, Alex stepped inside, closing the door behind him. "Mr. Thompson, David?" He corrected himself, his voice steady but laced with nervousness. "I need to talk to you about something. It's been eating at me for years." I raised an eyebrow, assuming it was about borrowing tools or advice on his car. But then he said it, "I'm gay, and I've had feelings for you since I was 16. The words hung in the air like exhaust fumes, thick and unavoidable. I froze, the wrench slipping from my grip and clanging against the concrete floor. I wasn't out to anyone in the neighborhood. Hell, I wasn't even fully out to myself until a few years back, after my divorce from Sarah. We'd married young, tried to make it work for the kids. Our daughter Emily, now in high school. But the truth had always simmered beneath the surface. I dated men discreetly in the city, but here in this conservative pocket of Georgia, where church steeples dotted every corner and rainbow flags were as rare as snow, I kept it hidden. Alex's confession hit like a freight train, stirring up emotions I'd buried deep. "Why me?" I managed to ask, my voice barely above a whisper. Alex leaned against the workbench, his athletic frame, honed from years of soccer, casting a shadow. "You're kind, David. You listened when Dad wouldn't. Remember fixing my bike when I was a kid? Or helping with my science project? Started as admiration, but it grew into something more. I see how alone you are, even with everyone around." His words pierced through my defenses. Alone? Yes, profoundly so. Sarah had left because she sensed my divided heart, and Emily spent more time at her mom's now. We talked for hours that afternoon, the garage door staying shut against the world. Alex shared his struggles. The pressure from his parents to date girls, the bullying in high school whispers about his soft demeanor, the fear of disappointing his family. I opened up too, about my failed marriage, the guilt of not being honest sooner, the societal expectations that boxed men like us into roles we didn't fit. It wasn't romantic at first, just raw vulnerability. But as the sun dipped low, casting golden hues through the garage windows, something shifted. Our hands brushed while passing a soda, and neither of us pulled away. The next few days blurred into a secret dance. Alex would come over under the guise of helping with yard work, and we'd steal moments in the garage, talking, laughing, sharing dreams. He wanted to travel, see the world beyond Atlanta's sprawl. I dreamed of designing sustainable homes that changed lives. But whispers started in the neighborhood. Mrs. Hargrove across the street noticed Alex's frequent visits. "That boy's always at your place, David. Everything okay?" She'd ask with that faux concern that masked judgment. Mark Johnson confronted me one evening on my driveway. "Alex has been spending a lot of time here. What's going on?" His tone was accusatory, eyes narrowing. I played it cool, just mentoring him on some engineering stuff. "Kid's got potential." Mark nodded, but doubt lingered in his gaze. Little did I know, Alex had left his phone at home one day, and Lisa had snooped, finding our texts, innocent but telling. "Can't wait to see you tomorrow," I'd written. The storm was brewing. As summer heated up, so did our connection. We took a risk one night, driving to a quiet park outside town, where under the stars, Alex leaned in and kissed me. It was gentle, tentative, but electric, a spark that ignited years of suppressed longing. Yet guilt gnawed at me. The age gap was 23 years. Society would label it predatory. Was I taking advantage? Alex insisted no. Age is just a number, David. It's about who we are. But doubts crept in, fueled by the conservative undercurrents of our community. One afternoon, back in the garage, Alex proposed we come out together. We could be happy, out in the open. I hesitated. Your parents would disown you. The neighborhood, jobs, friends. It could ruin everything. He argued passionately. Isn't love worth the fight? Our debate turned heated, voices rising, until we heard a knock. It was Emily, home early from school. Dad? Who's in there with you? Panic set in. I shoved Alex toward the back door, whispering, Go! But she saw him slip out, her eyes wide with confusion. That night, Emily confronted me. Is Alex your boyfriend? Tears welled in her eyes. Mom always said you were different, but I didn't think. I sat her down, explaining as best I could. It's not about labels, Em. It's about being true to myself. She stormed off, calling her mom. Sarah's call came soon after. David, what the hell? He's half your age. The judgment stung, echoing the societal norms I'd internalized. Alex faced worse. His parents grounded him like a teenager, forbidding contact. You're confused, Mark bellowed. This isn't you. Lisa cried, blaming college for corrupting him. Alex texted me in secret, I won't give up on us. But the pressure mounted. Rumors spread at the local church, where the Johnsons were pillars. Pastor Reynolds preached on traditional values, eyes flicking toward their pew. I wrestled with my choices. Was pursuing this worth the fallout? The garage, once a sanctuary, now felt like a cage. One evening, Alex sneaked over, desperation in his eyes. We have to decide, David. Fight or fold. I pulled him close, our foreheads touching. I choose you, I whispered. But deep down, fear lingered. Would love survive the storm? The decision to fight for our relationship thrust us into a whirlwind of confrontations that tested every fiber of our resolve. The next morning, Alex showed up at my door, backpack slung over his shoulder, his face set in determination. I'm moving out. I can't live under their roof anymore. I pulled him inside, heart pounding. Where will you go? He looked at me steadily. Here, if you'll have me. It was impulsive, reckless even, but in that moment, it felt right. We spent the day unpacking his things in my spare room, careful not to rush into anything physical. Our bond was emotional first. Emily watched warily from her bedroom door. This is weird, Dad. He's like my age. I nodded, acknowledging her discomfort. I know, Em, but give it time. He's a good person. She sighed, retreating, but not before muttering. Just don't make me call him stepdad. Word spread like wildfire through the neighborhood. By evening, Mark was banging on my door, red-faced and furious. You bastard! You've brainwashed my son. Lisa stood behind him, sobbing. Alex, come home. This isn't you. Alex faced them, voice firm. It is me, Dad. I've hidden it too long because of you. The argument spilled onto the lawn, drawing neighbors. Mrs. Hargrove clutched her pearls. The Wilsons whispered from their porch. Mark pointed at me. He's twice your age. This is exploitation. Alex defended. It's love, not exploitation. David's the first person who's seen me for me. The police were called not for violence but for the spectacle. Officers arrived, diffusing the tension, but the damage was done. Social media buzzed. Someone posted on the neighborhood Facebook group, Predator alert in cul-de-sac? Comments poured in, some supportive, love is love, but most condemning, disgusting. Think of the kids. Emily's friends at school teased her. Your dad's dating a guy. Gross. She came home in tears, blaming me. Why couldn't you be normal? Work became a minefield. As an architect at a firm in downtown Atlanta, I'd kept my personal life private, but rumors reached my boss. David, we've heard things. Clients are conservative, this could affect business. I assured him it wouldn't, but doubt seeded. Alex, job hunting for the summer, faced rejections. One interviewer outright said, "Your family's drama is all over social media. We can't risk it." Despite the backlash, our connection deepened. Evenings in the living room, we'd talk for hours about his dreams of innovating green tech, my regrets over lost years in the closet. We'd cook together, laugh at old movies, share quiet moments that built a foundation stronger than the chaos outside. But societal pressures weighed heavy. At a family gathering Sarah forced, Emily's grandparents grilled me. "How could you do this to her? And with a boy?" I defended, "It's not about age or gender, it's happiness." They shook their heads, murmuring about moral decay. Alex's internal conflict intensified. One night, he broke down. "What if they're right? What if I'm ruining your life?" I held him, reassuring, "You're saving it." But his parents escalated, hiring a therapist specializing in conversion. Though illegal in Georgia for minors, they pressured him as an adult. Alex refused, but the emotional toll showed. He lost weight, his soccer-honed energy fading. A turning point came at the annual neighborhood block party. We decided to attend together, hand in hand, a bold statement. Whispers turned to stares. Some avoided us, others confronted. Pastor Reynolds approached. "Gentlemen, the Bible is clear on this." Alex retorted, "The Bible also says love thy neighbor." The pastor faltered, but Mark overheard, storming over. "You're poisoning my son." Fists clenched, but Lisa pulled him back. In the midst, a few allies emerged. The young couple down the street, openly queer, offered support. "We've been there. Hang in." That night, back home, Emily surprised us. "I saw how people treated you today. It's not fair." She hugged Alex awkwardly. "You're okay, I guess." It was a small victory, but healing. Yet larger conflicts loomed. Alex's tuition was funded by his parents. They threatened to cut it off. "Choose us or him," Mark ultimatumed in a heated call. Alex agonized. "College is my future." I encouraged, "Don't give up your dreams for me." But he chose us, applying for scholarships, determined to forge his path. My firm lost a major client, citing personal distractions. The boss pulled me aside. "David, take some time off." Felt like punishment. Isolation set in, old friends distanced themselves. But in quiet moments, Alex and I found solace. A weekend getaway to the Blue Ridge Mountains, hiking trails, sharing stories under canopies, reignited our spark. "No matter what," Alex said, "this is worth it." The drama peaked when a local news outlet picked up the story. Suburban scandal. Age gap gay romance divides community. Anonymous quotes painted me as a villain, Alex as victim. Protests formed outside our home. Small, but vocal, with signs reading, "Protect our youth." Counter-protesters showed, "Equality for all." The neighborhood became a battleground for broader societal debates on LGBTQ rights, age differences, and family values. Through it all, our love evolved from infatuation to partnership. But questions haunted. Was the pain justified? Could we endure? As the media frenzy subsided, the real battles shifted inward, forcing us to confront the fractures in our foundations. Alex started classes part-time at a community college, scraping by with loans and a barista job, his engineering dreams deferred. "It's temporary," he'd say, but resentment flickered in his eyes toward his parents. I took freelance gigs, my firm's time off turning indefinite. Emily adjusted slowly, inviting friends over who accepted us, but school counselors suggested therapy for her family transitions. One crisp fall evening, Mark appeared at our door, alone. "Can we talk?" His voice lacked the usual bluster. Inside, over coffee, he confessed, "I don't understand this, Alex, but seeing you happy, it confuses me." Alex softened. "Dad, it's not a choice. It's who I am." Mark nodded, tears forming. "Your mom misses you. Maybe we can try family dinner." It was an olive branch, tentative but real. Lisa joined the next week, Awkward hugs exchanged. Progress, but laced with conditions. No public displays, she whispered. Society's gaze didn't relent. At Emily's soccer game, parents whispered, "That's the guy from the news." I felt like an exhibit. Alex faced it at work. Customers refusing service, calling him slurs. "Why fight for a world that hates us?" he'd ask. I'd reply, "Because change starts with us." But doubt crept. Was I selfish, pulling him into my midlife awakening? A major conflict arose when Alex's old high school friend, Tyler, resurfaced. Tyler, openly gay and age-appropriate, invited Alex to a campus party. "Just friends," Alex assured, but jealousy stirred in me. He returned late, buzzed. "Tyler gets it, no drama." Our argument erupted. "You think this is easy for me? Losing everything." Alex shot back. "You're not the only one sacrificing." We slept apart that night, the garage, our origin, now a reminder of simpler times. Reconciliation came slowly. I suggested couples counseling, a neutral space to unpack emotions. The therapist, a kind woman in Midtown Atlanta, helped. Age gaps bring unique challenges, power dynamics, life stages. We explored. My fear of abandonment, Alex's need for independence. Sessions revealed my internalized homophobia, rooted in a conservative upbringing. Alex's rebellion against parental control. "Love isn't enough," she said. "It needs work." Emily bonded with Alex over video games, calling him bonus bro. But her mom, Sarah, filed for full custody, citing unstable environment. Court loomed, a gut-wrenching ordeal. Lawyers probed, "Mr. Thompson, how does your relationship affect parenting?" I defended, "It makes me a better father, honest, present." Witnesses testified, neighbors against, allies for. The judge, progressive, ruled joint custody. Love comes in many forms. Victory, but exhausting. Alex's parents thawed further. At Thanksgiving, we hosted a blended dinner, Johnson's, Sarah, Emily. Tension simmered. Mark avoided eye contact. Lisa asked probing questions. But laughter broke through over pie. "Maybe this isn't so bad," Mark grumbled later. Alex beamed. "Thanks for trying, Dad." Yet external clashes persisted. A local ordinance debate on LGBTQ protections divided the community. We attended town hall, speaking out. "Discrimination hurts families like ours." Opponents jeered. "Think of the children." Supporters cheered. The measure passed narrowly, a win for progress, but backlash followed. Vandalism on our car, fags out. Police investigated, but fear lingered. Internally, our choices evolved. Alex transferred back to Georgia Tech on scholarship. Thriving. I landed a new job at an inclusive firm, designing for nonprofits. Our relationship matured, less fireworks, more steady flame. But a bombshell dropped. Alex received a study abroad offer in Germany. 6 months, he said excitedly. Panic hit. "What about us?" He reassured. "It'll make us stronger." Doubt nagged, distance, temptation. Before he left, we faced one last hurdle. Tyler confessed feelings for Alex. "He's too old for you." Alex rejected. "David's my choice." But the seed planted insecurity. At the airport, tears flowed. "Come back to me," he promised. Always. Months apart amplified emotions. Video calls bridged gaps, but loneliness crept. I volunteered at LGBTQ youth centers, channeling energy. Emily flourished, advocating for Pride Club at school. Alex shared European adventures, but hinted at doubts. Life here's freer. No judgments. His return approached, but a call changed everything. "David, I met someone. Briefly. It was a mistake." Betrayal stabbed deep. "How could you?" He explained. "I was lonely, questioning. But it confirmed. I want you." Forgiveness? My heart warred. We reunited at the airport, embrace tentative. "We need to talk," I said. Back home. In the garage. Full circle. "This hurts, Alex." He cried. "I'm sorry." Youth's impulsive. We rebuilt, trust fragile but mending. Society's evolution mirrored ours. The neighborhood softened. Some apologized. But debates raged. Was our love valid amid controversy? With Alex back, our relationship entered a phase of cautious rebuilding, where every choice carried the weight of past scars. Trust didn't snap back overnight. Nights were spent dissecting the betrayal, emotions raw. It was a kiss, nothing more, Alex insisted. But it showed my immaturity. I nodded, but pain lingered. Age matters here. Experience versus exploration. Counseling resumed. Tools for healing. Open communication. Boundaries. Emily sensed the tension. You guys okay? We assured her, but she mediated. Talk it out. Don't give up. Her maturity astonished. The ordeal had forged her resilience. School projects on LGBTQ history earned accolades, her pride in us evident. Work stabilized. My new firm embraced diversity. A project designing a community center for queer youth invigorated me. Alex aced finals, interning at a startup. But parental ties strained anew. Mark learned of the incident through gossip. See? Unstable. Lisa pleaded, "Come home, Alex." He refused. "This is my home." A societal flashpoint ignited when a national debate on age gap relationships hit headlines, sparked by celebrity scandals. Our story resurfaced in forums. Predatory or passionate? We were invited to a podcast, Real Gay Stories. Hesitant, we accepted, sharing anonymously at first. "It's not about age," I said. "It's mutual respect." Alex added, "Society judges what it doesn't understand." Listeners divided. Supportive emails versus hate mail. Locally, the church split over inclusive policies. Pastor Reynolds resigned amid controversy. A new leader welcomed all. The Johnsons attended sporadically, Mark grumbling, "Time's changing too fast." But at a family barbecue, he pulled me aside. "Alex looks happy. Maybe I was wrong." Admission hard won. Our bond strengthened through shared activism. We volunteered at Pride Atlanta, marching hand in hand. Cheers drowned boos. Emily joined, waving flags. "This is family," she declared. But backlash. Alex's internship faced protests from conservative clients. "Choose us or your lifestyle." He quit, principled. "Can't work for bigots." Financial strain hit. I supported us, but resentment brewed. "I didn't sign up for this." Alex job hunted relentlessly, landing a role at an LGBTQ-friendly tech firm. See? Perseverance pays. Intimacy returned gradually, not physical rushes, but emotional depths. A weekend cabin retreat. Stargazing, vows renewed. "No more secrets," Alex promised. "No more doubts," I echoed. Yet choices loomed. Emily's graduation approached. College apps to liberal schools. "I want to study social justice," she said, inspired by us. Proud, but bittersweet, empty nest ahead. Alex proposed marriage one evening in the garage. Ring simple. "Marry me, David. Let's make it official." Joy surged, but reality checked. "Your parents? Society?" He shrugged. "Screw them. This is us." Planning sparked conflicts. Sarah approved. Emily needs stability, but Johnson's balked. Lisa, too soon. Mark, unnatural. We invited them anyway, hoping. The wedding, small backyard affair, became a statement. Allies attended. Detractors boycotted. Vows exchanged. Through storms and sun, "I choose you." Cheers erupted. Emily beamed as flower girl. Honeymoon in Key West. Beaches, sunsets, bliss. But return brought news. Alex's firm offered relocation to San Francisco. Better opportunities, acceptance. Tempting. Escape George's conservatism. But roots held. Emily's nearby, my work. Debate ensued. Fresh start, Alex urged. Or stagnation? I countered. Decision weighed. Move or stay. Friends advised. Go live freely. Family pleaded. Stay, mend bridges. We chose San Francisco, packing dreams and fears. Emily visited often. Johnson's thawed with distance, video calls mending. New life. Vibrant community. No whispers. Alex thrived professionally. I designed inclusive spaces. But nostalgia hit. Missed the garage? Alex laughed. It started everything. Reflections deepened. Our journey from secret confession to public union challenged norms. Controversies faded, but lessons endured. Love's resilience amid adversity. Yet one question lingered, sparking endless debate in our circles. Settling into San Francisco brought a freedom we'd only dreamed of, but it also unearthed lingering tensions that forced us to reevaluate our choices once more. The city's fog-shrouded hills and rainbow-crossed streets offered sanctuary. No judgmental stares at coffee shops, no whispers in grocery aisles. Alex's career soared at a cutting-edge renewable energy firm, his innovations earning praise. I partnered with local architects on projects for marginalized communities, fulfillment I'd lacked in Atlanta. Emily adapted, transferring to UC Berkeley, visiting weekends with tales of campus activism. You guys inspired this, she'd say over brunch. The Johnsons visited twice a year, Mark's gruffness softening. This place suits you. Lisa sent care packages, subtle acceptance. But paradise cracked. Distance from roots amplified isolation. Holidays felt hollow without neighborhood familiarity. Alex confessed, "Sometimes I miss the fight. It defined us." I agreed. Ease can breed complacency. Our marriage, once a beacon, faced mundane strains. Work hours clashing, debates over finances. A major conflict arose when Alex's company sent him abroad for months-long projects. "It's my dream," he said. Loneliness resurfaced. "What about our life?" Arguments escalated. "You're holding me back," he'd accuse. "You're escaping," I'd retort. Counseling again. Evolve together or apart. Revelation hit during a separation. Alex called from Berlin, voice breaking. "I love you, but youth pulls me elsewhere." Heart shattered. "Is this the end?" He returned, committed. "No, it's a wake-up. We need balance." We recommitted, traveling together, Europe, Asia, blending his wanderlust with my stability. Back home, we mentored queer youth, sharing our story. Love defies odds, but requires work. Society's evolution continued. Back in Georgia, laws advanced. Our old neighborhood hosted its first Pride event. We visited, heroes to some, cautionary tales to others. Pastor successor invited us to speak. Your journey teaches forgiveness. Emily graduated, landing a job in advocacy. Proud of you both, she toasted at dinner. The Johnsons attended her ceremony. Mark hugging Alex. Son, I'm sorry for the lost time. Our life stabilized. A cozy apartment overlooking the bay. Routines enriched by purpose. But reflections on choices persisted. The age gap, once a chasm, narrowed with time. Alex matured, I rejuvenated. In quiet moments, we'd sit in our makeshift garage. A storage unit turned workshop, reminiscing. That first confession changed everything, Alex mused. Worth every tear, I replied. As years passed, our story inspired a book deal, Garage Confessions, a gay love against odds. Controversies reignited. Critics decried the age difference as problematic. Supporters hailed it as triumphant. Interviews probed. Was it ethical? We'd counter. Love isn't ethics. It's human. The narrative closed a chapter, but opened debates. Friends argued over dinners. Pros of visibility versus cons of scrutiny. Ultimately, our bond endured, a testament to resilience amid societal tempests. Is it true that societal norms should always dictate the boundaries of romantic love?